Hey guys, good morning, it's Cali. I wanted to finish up my Magickal Cottage tour by showing you the bathroom. It's a little noisy in here because I have a very, very loud fan. And I'm standing up, so it might be a little shaky without my wheelchair here. But bear with me and join me as I show you my bathroom in the cottage. How exciting. I've told you I've been here a year, so I'm still working on everything. And unlike a lot of people, I do not have a fear of blank space because I know how to fill it up. So I will show you. What you're looking at right now is my bathroom door, and this is the inside of the door. And I've started putting some random bumper stickers on it. I plan on filling up the door actually, but I had started, this is just a paper star. I had started by sponge painting the door, and it actually looked pretty cool. And then I got the bright idea to take some black Sharpie and do these designs, and it still looks cool. It goes all the way down to the bottom, as you could see. But it's a little bit much, so I don't know. I could change it again. I'm definitely gonna have to paint over this door when I move, which I'm not looking forward to doing anytime soon. I hope to be here for at least a few years. So anyway, this is the inside of the bathroom door, and I'm not done with it. And I'm just gonna take you right in. And here we go. And again, please apologize for the fan, and I'm still not finished in here. So when you first come in, whoop, you're not gonna see that. We're gonna stay away from the mirror. Here's the door as you come in, and so this is immediately to your right here. And I just have some random postcards scattered throughout. This is one of my favorite pieces by a gentleman named Oberon Zell and his wife Morning Glory. Make these beautiful pieces. Isn't that great? She's Persephone. So yeah, this is the wall right by my sink, and then I showed you guys my rendition of Fairy in a Teacup. So she's there, and above her I have my seahorse picture that you guys have seen before that I did. And also, and you know what, at the end of this video I might show you a couple things that I forgot to show you in the living room, but we'll see how we are in time. Here is a Green Man statue that I have on the wall. I love him. Here is my thermostat, which I've glued a galaxy stone to because everybody needs a galaxy stone on their thermostat. And above that I just have some dancing bears, and in that tin are guitar picks. Down here I have a random old frame with a picture of one of my very favorite bands, the Allman Brothers. And down here is a framed card talking about my astrological sign, and I'm a Virgo, and I'm very happy to be a Virgo. So that's on the wall. What else? Told you this is going to be a while, folks. Below Persephone I have this little wooden shelf that I got at a garage sale. I don't know if you can really see that, but I have a butterfly on there and some random boxes. This is a little, it's actually got real gold flecks in it. So just random little tchotchkes. This is a sun in there, and a little matching crescent moon. And they're just little pewter guys. Can you see him? Yeah. Okay, so that is basically the wall next to the sink. And then I should have covered the mirror. I didn't even think about it. You know what? I'll open the medicine cabinet. This is just a little random Japanese mask that I got at the auction. There is my Tree of Life dream catcher thing that I made. A random postcard. Another random postcard. There's an art gallery in Phoenicia, New York, that was showing these very cool paintings. This is a magnifying glass. Old school, very cool, on a necklace chain, just hanging here. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Oh, above my medicine cabinet, I have my favorite Zentangle girl. Love her. I wish I were taller. Like I said, I have to rely on people who can climb a ladder, which I'm not going to attempt with one leg, although it could be interesting. I don't think you really care about what's in my medicine cabinet, but maybe you do. It's pretty crowded, you guys. It's pretty crowded. These are just random samples. This is like a year's worth of Birchbox samples and things like that. Yeah, I'm basically showing you this. So, oh look, one of those mugs. Do-do-do-do. Ninja Turtle toothpaste from my grandson. Okay, so below the medicine cabinet, above my sink, and there's my sink, and I'll show you what's on the sink in a minute. But I have this. This is a wood etching. And this was gifted to me many, many years ago by a friend who stayed over, and they just put tacks and a wire on the back. I thought that was kind of cool. So I have done some wood burning myself, but I did not do that. And then above the sink, I just have this random shelf. I don't know how well you could see. I turned the flash off so it wouldn't be so glary. And maybe I'll turn it on. I don't know. Can I? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that lightened things up a bit. Okay, here is one of the altered bottles that I made. I showed you guys with some Sculpey clay. And these are just a random assortment of perfume bottles and oils and things like that. These two I did get at the auction. This one with the little angel fairy my daughter got me. This I've had for years. There's just oils in these. Here's some amber resin. Love this. Okay, so that is below the sink. And then the other side of the mirror, before I show you what's down there, I have my stethoscope hanging on the wall, which is purple, of course, because every good nurse needs a purple stethoscope. And then coming down further, I have this cherub face that I think was a finial or an end of a post or something, but she's got a great face. She's just hanging out here. I have a thing for faces. And then I am not a fan of fake flowers at all, but these were in this milk jug, and I got it at a garage sale, and so I washed them off and I left them in there because they're bright and colorful. So that's that. And then the actual down on the sink itself, there's another one of those masks, Japanese masks. And here's a box that I just decoupaged. I don't even know what's in here. Random earrings. This I showed you guys is some liquid soap that I Mod Podged with cloth. My sink. Everybody needs some wind-up teeth, right? Oh my goodness. Anyway, little random clay bowls. I got those at the auction. Some homemade soap from my mom. A thing of toothpicks. Here's another cool little jar. I keep baking soda in there for brushing my teeth with. And look at this cool vase. I keep some incense in there. And here is another super cool face just stuck to the wall. Okay, so that's the sink. And then coming around the sink, I'll pull back a little bit and show you guys what I'm talking about. There is this large shelf that Tom built for me that goes up, 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 up. There's my stethoscope, and then this covers the whole, and I'll go into detail with this, but there's the toilet, which nobody needs to see. This is kind of cool. This guy here, I got at the auction. He's stoneware, and he holds my toilet brush. So that's kind of cool. These purple curtains that kind of cover here, I just made out of random batik cloth. And I'm trying to give you a big glimpse without, I can't get back far enough because it's so small in here. But these curtains And then I hung, this is just cheesecloth that I dyed purple. Some random buttons and pins that I got from the auction that I think I might make some molds out of. Witch's heel, and yes they do. Let me see, what do I have up top here? There's a random basket that I just keep some of my hair things in. Here's a box. I told you I am a crazy coupon lady, although I am not as crazy as I used to be. I still do have little stockpiles. I used to have rows and rows of toothpaste and paper products and things like that. I'm not as insane with it now, but I do have stock of some things, so I just keep them there. If anybody needs shampoo or conditioner, let me know, because I have a year's supply. My daughter comes shopping over here once in a while. There's some random Tibetan. This is the first, that's the top of the shelf, and now here's the next shelf. And this is all random, guys. You're getting a glimpse into my very intimate life here. Here is a jar full of homemade soap that my mother made, and that's always a big hit. Here's another Galileo thermometer. I told you guys I love these things. There is a jar of random seashells that I might use for crafting or something. I got those at the auction. Here's just a little burlap bag with some bath salts. Another jar with bath salts. And here is a scrub. I think I got this at my niece's wedding shower or something. What else? Random bottles back here that I haven't altered yet. I just kind of tucked them up here. That is a picture of, for those of you who don't know, the band. I'm a big band fan, Levon Helm fan, as well as the rest of them. And of course, the Fab Four. They don't need any introduction, but don't you guys have the Beatles in your bathroom? That is a random, I'm trying to show you this thing back here. It's just made out of felt, and it's got some beads and things, and that is just stuck behind some random jars. Again, I have the Tibetan prayer flags, and then if I pull out, this is a combination of jars from the auction and labels that are original, such as these. All I did was clean these bottles out, and I left the original labels on them. I got a lot of cool old bottles like this. Here's another, this one has some fairy dust in it. And then this is a bottle that I also got at the auction, but I put my own label on. And obviously it does not contain arsenic. It contains green food coloring. But I thought that looked cool. Here is a random jar with just perfume samples. I don't wear a lot of perfume. I wear patchouli oil almost exclusively and have since I'm 15. But I do keep some samples. Everybody needs a little Van Gogh in their bathroom, so I have Starry Night back there, and I actually need to get a frame for that. This is the second shelf that I'm showing you now. And again, I'm a big old bottle fan, and this is just a random collection. This is an actual bottle. I did not put my own label on that. Isn't that great? And then this, obviously I did, Wing of Bat, and the spell bottle I showed you guys I made. Devastation Prevention Potion. I put an Alice graphic, her Drink Me, on that one. And then, again, just some more random bottles. I have a old hand mirror, antique. Just some jars. I think this has rings in it. Yep, some rings. There's another, I think this is actually bone. I don't know. There's nothing in it, obviously, but that. And then this, I told you I'm a big Spice Rack fan. You guys can't really see, but these little tiny lights are glowing purple right now, so when the lights are out, you can see them. But here's just some of my oils. I have a pretty good collection. I don't know. I love essential oils, and I use them frequently. So I'm working on a good collection. The bottom shelf, again, a bunch of random little bottles. Some have crystals in them, some have oils in them. Amber resin. Let's see. Some more. Whoop. I'm going to move this so I could just show you. Some more oils and boxes. My friend Mackie made that purple box. And then over in this corner, I have a mortar and pestle. It's a nice one. And just random toiletry items. That's an old coaster. Some first aid. Epsom salts. Cotton swabs. And some cotton balls. And then the shelf right above the toilet. Again, please forgive me, I'm standing on one leg here. Just, again, I told you, I kind of have a stock of some things. Lots of lotions, lots of body wash, lots of deodorant. This is the least amount of toothpaste I've had in 3 years. I give a lot of this stuff away. And then, yes, I think we all need to do this. Can we please coexist? And so, again, coconut oil I use for everything, for my hair, for my face, to remove my makeup. There is the toilet. And then I'm going to pull back here. And that is my shower curtain. And I have a full bath. The shower curtain is actually made out of recycled bamboo, which is kind of cool. And this space above the bath there, I have really high ceilings in here. But this I want to fill up, that blank space. But we'll see. And I guess I could show you guys in the tub. I don't know. Does anybody care? But that's in my tub. And I have a little safety bar. And I also have a, wow, can't believe I just did that to you guys. A shower chair. So that's the tub. And then, let me see, if I'm going to sit down, believe it or not, I'm sitting on the toilet, and this is the view directly across from me. This is on the wall, and I love this picture. This is an old school actual ad. Isn't that freaky? It's so cool and freaky that I had to put it up, because that's the kind of girl I am. So, directly across from the toilet, obviously we have something very important there. And then I just have this stand that my sister of the moon, oh, and there's a purple rug outside of my tub there. And this purple stand slash table I got from my sister of the moon, Donathan. And there's a wire rack down here, like a wire shelf that I keep washcloths. And there's some towels, wicker basket with just random razors and things like that. This I sponge painted it, and it came out pretty good. A little tray. This box I've had for years, and Katrina, if you're watching this, thank you. I've kept it and I love it. It's like tin on the top, and again, just random jewelry and things like that. And then I'll show you above the shelf for a minute, but this is where I keep the collage that I made. And not to keep talking about my grandson, but I told you, he'll sit here and, you know, Grandma, no wonder we can't find the dice. And he makes fun of me a little bit, but he likes to look at that, and so do I. Okay, so we'll pull back. Next to this shelf here, I have a basket that I made out of rolled newspapers last year, and it came out pretty good. It's pretty big. And I just use it to hold extra rolls of toilet paper. I also keep oh, there's my purple radiator. Painted that because I can't not. Here's that Galaxy stool. I keep this in here so my grandson can brush his teeth. And then I have a rail here that Tom put up for me, a safety rail, and this was just a pine board, and of course I had to paint that. And I use that as a towel rack, so I just put my towels on there. And There's the toilet paper, and above the rack I have this shelf, and these are actual rolls of toilet paper that I've just covered with tissue paper. Looks kind of cool. They're there for, in case of an emergency, but so far I haven't had to unwrap them. This is a piece of the old towel rack, and again, nothing's really finished in here, but I just keep some bracelets on there. And then, if you pull up, here is a ginormous spice rack that I have, and I keep all of my nail polish on. I would say this is pretty much all of my nail polish. Not organized, which is unusual for me, but I usually I basically stick to neutral colors when I do my nails. I tend to go back to the same light pinks and things like that, but this girl has got a big supply of purple and glitter and those kind of things, and I use them a lot in my painting and my crafts. So that's where I keep my nail polish. And then the old towel rack that I had above that, I now use to hang all of my jewelry on. So I have my jewelry hanging here. Lynn, here's your necklace. And just a good assortment of things I've made, things I've gotten at the auction, things people have given me, things I've collected over the years. Lots of Indian anklets and bracelets and crystals and, oh gosh, pentacles, and all kinds of stuff. So that's where I keep my necklaces. I have a metal butterfly on the wall, which came from a wind chime from the Dollar Tree. I actually have a smaller one that I've used as a stencil, and it's worked really good. This is a framed picture of Aerosmith Toys in the Attic album, and I've actually drawn that picture twice in the past in black and white. One I gave to my son, and the other one I have no idea what happened to, and I can't bring myself to try to draw it again, although who knows, maybe in the future I might. But that's a favorite picture of mine and always has been. And then we're just moving around here. I have this wizard hanging on the wall, and he's just chilling. And I have a iridescent holographic star box lid up there. And down here is the frame I showed you guys that I made with eggshells and drywall tape and things like that. That's there. And then I'm gonna pull out, let's see. So there's the necklaces, there's the wizard guy below that. Hello, Led Zeppelin is in my top 3 favorite bands of all time, so gotta have some Led Zeppelin action. And then let's not forget about Pink Floyd. And honestly, you can see this is kind of trashed under here. This is let me see if I can turn the flash off. Ooh, maybe I should leave it on? I don't know. But this actually is my original Dark Side of the Moon album cover framed. It is the only piece of vinyl that I still own. I used to have hundreds of albums, and I don't have a lot of, sorry guys, I don't have a lot of regrets in my life, but one of them is getting rid of all of my vinyl. But I did manage to salvage that, and I love it. It's on my wall. And for those of you who know, I'm a huge Woodstock girl, so that's just a random postcard. Speaking of Pink Floyd, this light switch plate is taken from that, I showed you the puzzle that I have on the wall, and this was taken from the box that the puzzle came in. So I just made that. And this I showed you guys. This was one of my first attempts at using foil and making something shrine-like. There's many things I would do to it differently now, but I'm going to leave it because I like to see progress and things like that. So that's on the wall. Above that, I have this North Wind or West Wind or somebody's wind. This is all raised and it's like resin. I think this might have been like garden art, but I love it, and his wind moves. You can move that around. So that's there. And then the last thing that I have here in the bathroom, and this didn't take as long as I thought, is this little corner shelf here that we got at a garage sale, I believe. Hanging from the bottom, I have one of my dream catchers that I made out of a bracelet. And everybody needs an Aladdin's lamp. I love this one. Very heavy pewter. Here is a box that Nick, my stepson, got me for Christmas. A little frog box. And then this fairy, I've had her for years and years, and she's actually missing a wing, which I think is very appropriate because I'm missing my leg / wing. So we could still fly. She still flies and I'm still flying. And that's all I have for you guys. That's it. Thank you for joining me on my bathroom tour in my magical cottage. And I will be back on Sunday with another video. I have a lot of stuff to show you guys this week. So thank you so much for taking the time to spend here with me. If you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you did. Like this video if you like it, and have a beautiful day. I will see you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye. Guys, I'm back. I just realized after I finished filming that I didn't really give you guys an overview of the whole bathroom. I got so up close. When I looked back at the footage, I realized that I didn't really give you the bigger picture. So I'm going to attempt to actually edit this video. Go me. And if you're seeing this footage, then I was successful. If you're not seeing this footage, you'll never know, and none will be the wiser. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you, because again, I just jumped in and didn't give you what it would look like if you were actually walking in the door, if you care. And I also realized that I didn't really show you the Rolling Stones on the wall over here on this side. And that says Shalom, which means peace, and another random postcard. So that was on something I didn't show you. So there's the bigger view of the sink, and that's the side with everything I showed you. The mirror again, hello, panning up. There's my shelves. Don't need to really dwell on that. The shower curtain, and then again this wall over here, if I just pan back. So thank you guys again for joining me here, and I hope this has put a smile on your face. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you on Sunday, okay? Blessed be. Take care. Bye-bye.